head because he's been part of like group like coaching or group, what do you call it? Like group programs. And so his concern was like, because we offer like 3 to 4 like weekly group calls, completely optional. We just offer different options so we can accommodate different parents in different time zones. But he was like, I'm just so like I just don't want to, I just don't want to waste my time. I just don't want to, and I was like, he's like, I don't want to listen to other parents' issues and stuff like that. I just really want to focus on mine. And so I was like, did you hear the last part of the program that I shared? He's like, what, the coaching? And I was like, yeah, you would get the meat of your strategy is going to come through your one-to-one coaching. And then if you need additional support, you can jump on the weekly group calls, right? Whenever you can and want. And he was still kind of like caught up in the idea of like the weekly group calls. And I was like, I didn't know how to navigate that. I think he had a bad experience in the group program where he felt like other parents were cannibalizing the time. Um,
Okay. But you guys have one-on-one. You might have and how was your what would you rate your discovery? How was your discovery?
I think it was like a 7
No,
slash
out of five.
oh out of 5. Like 3.5 or 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think convincing someone that might be like you're trying to show the value. I've never, whenever I'm going through a sales call, I don't ever think I'm like trying to show value. I try and get them to describe value. So could you get him to describe what exactly he needed to feel he would be successful, or what the other programs were missing? Because obviously, if he felt like the other parents were cannibalizing time, what do we need for you to actually feel like you could be successful here? Something like that. You need to paint that mind frame out for him. Just
Yeah.
because I wouldn't try and, well, we have the one-on-one coaching. Well, we have this for that. Like, I don't, he can tell me what he needs at the end of the day. And I'll just say, oh yeah, we have that anyway with this, would that solve that for you? Okay. So what do you want to do? That's what I would do. I just don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
don't try and qualify your program for someone else. Have them qualify it to you, if that makes sense. But yeah.
yeah. Okay. So the question that I could ask would be something like the way I'm trying to like say it myself, but with a group program that you've done before, what did you feel like was missing from that program that you feel like you need to be successful?
Yeah. I mean, you could just do that. That would be like the simplest clear cut way to do it. Like, the simple questions are often the right ones. So yes, that would definitely get the answer you need, and also would give him the clarity he needs to understand what it is he needs. Because he honestly, he might not know what he needs and he just wants to be a skeptic. But if you just flesh it out and he's like, oh, I guess I really don't need anything else. Oh, okay, so what do you want to do? Right. Then you could just lead it back to an action again where he signs up.
Yeah,
That's how I
okay.
would look at it.
And
Yeah.
and when you brought the word skeptic, it reminded me that the same guy, he was like, I'm still not sold on your program. Like, I think the process all makes sense, but your testimonials are so far-fetched. And I was
You want to
like,
see worse ones? Like, you want me to show you the worst results? I don't know. Like, I
I
just,
like literally didn't know what to say. Like, did he feel like we were lying about our testimonials, or like what was his deal? Like,
how bad was the situation?
he has his girls with him like at home, but they are like extremely rude to him and they don't want to
Mm,
interact with him at all.
maybe a few character flaws there, but I guess you know,
Um,
I guess when it comes to it, he was just a skeptic at the end of the day. So you would have had to break that down in the discovery a little bit if you saw it come. I guarantee if you watch the discovery over, you'll probably see moments where that shines through, where there's a lack of belief overall that this problem can be solved. That's probably the issue, because he's a person who is there with he's a person who is there with his kids. Most of your testimonials, are they with their kids, or are they separated from the children?
most of the time it's separated from their children.
So they're separated from the children, right? Most of the time. And he's with his children. And he can't even get them to like him. Like, so that's why he's like, okay, if they can do this for these people, why can't I do this? Like, how is this actually even going to help me in the first place? So there's probably just a breach of that. You probably would have been able to pick it up in the discovery. Dismantling it, I would have have to see the call. Not gonna lie to you. Like right here, I would not be able to say how, but I would have to see the call and I could be like, you probably could have shifted this or that. And then we could have probably figured it out. Hey, real quick. So, if you are in high ticket sales and you are absolutely struggling with discovery, you don't know what to do during objections, or just your pitch is a little bit shaky overall, if you are having issues when it comes to taking money from your prospects, I want to help you. So, what I want to show you is basically an entire school community that I have of closers who are there to excel and there to do better. So if you want help from discovery, pitch, objections to just general key skills, follow up, referrals, anything that you can think of, landing roles when it comes to real sales mastery, there is help for you in this free school community. And then there's also essentially a calendar of coaching calls that you can actually join as well, where we will help you directly to improve your sales. We'll role play, we'll do call reviews, pretty much everything that you would need to be successful in sales. Okay. So if you want to join that, you'll also be able to see some of my live sales calls. Just click the link below and I'll see you there. Bye bye.